He said he was in an old time a young man named Aladdin was descending from a very poor family. Aladdin was an Anani woman who does not love good only for himself. And one day Aladdin directed to his uncle Greed and asked him to help him search about the treasure in the wonderful cave. When I arrived at the cave, his uncle asked him to come down and bring with him the treasures inside her, and suddenly closed the door of the cave on Aladdin. His body was shaking from fear. Tried his uncle open the door but could not leave it and went and did not care for it. Al-Din was detained in the cautious, and while he was in line between bright treasures, he drew his attention to a very old lamp. He was a very old lamp, and his hand was brought about the dust, and eye of the eye began the lamp. Because he turned out of that lamp, said to the religion, I wanted to do anything because you came out of the lamp. Aladdin said I wanted me to go out of this cave. And so Aladdin had already able to get out of the vigilant. He was in the city of Aladdin, who was named Kamaruddin, and the king was very beautiful. The princess called Yasmin, and was always Aladdin watching her from far away, and she was sitting with a balcony and was very impressed, and he sees that his association was impossible because he was poor. Certainly the king will be able to marry his daughter for a poor. Aladdin returned to his house and in his hand the magical lamp and my mother about the story of the lamp. And then asked Aladdin from the genius a lot of gold, jewelry and gifts until he submits the daughter of the king, Princess Yasmin. But the king refused to engage Aladdin because his daughter was engaged for the son of the minister of the kingdom. On the day when the daughter of the daughter of the daughter of the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, al-Din presented a request to his friend, to make the son of the minister who was brought in front of Jasmine and refuses to marry him. A beautiful princess Jasmine from the son of the minister, and after that incident offers Aladdin back to the king to ask the princess Jasmine. And the king agreed this time but provided one. He is to build Aladdin to prime, a great palace from the king's palace. He asked the case of his genius to build his biggest palace on the face of the earth. Ran out of his friend, asked Aladdin, and proud. Ended the matter of processing the palace, and married Aladdin from the princess, and lived a happy life. Al-Din to the city and then knew all that happened to the son of his brother Aladdin. He knew he had survived the death by a magical lamp. The principal of the Princess Jasmine changed the old lamp with another new lamp, welcoming the idea that he proposed without knowing that she was stuck in her hands a magical lamp. When Aladdin returned to the palace, he knew that his uncle had to work and a court of his wife Jasmine all the details of the story from its beginning. And so on Aladdin to the house of his uncle on the pretext that he was intended to ask for him to apologize and to forgive him. And during that recovered Aladdin magical lamp without notice anything. And after that went to the palace and I came out of the mart from the lamp and told him Aladdin, now, my friend is free. And I told the genius, his mother and magical person are a happy life in peace and security forever. Aladdin and Magical Lamp.